Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P with Slap Pappy Gorilla. What? Hey, this Daddy P, I'm back. Check it. Listen, like, hate, comment, subscribe to the channel. Look, it's going down. Hey, happy as a boxing fan, man. Look, things are going down and starting to shape up, especially, hey, shaking up these divisions that are hot divisions right now in boxing. So one of the fights that we have been wanting to get was the rematch with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Listen, these two guys, hey, look, y'all know what happened in the first one. Ryan Garcia drugged Devin Haney, and everybody was up in the uproar. But come to find out, hey, Ryan Garcia tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. So, hey, look, lawsuit happened, which in hindsight, man, the lawsuit might have been something business-wise that was good. But, you know, nevertheless, that's something for another talk. But y'all know what happened. Now, Turkey Al-Sheikh got involved. He's talking about financing the second fight. But these guys get an opportunity to get tune-ups. Now, listen, I guess you'll call it tune-up, you know what I'm saying? But both guys have been out of the ring for some time. And, you know, it would be good for both guys to have a fight before they fight each other again. Now, y'all already know, I did a video about Ryan Garcia and who he's facing, Rolly Romero. At first, it was supposed to be Pitbull Cruz. That didn't work out. And a lot of people was thinking that it was because of drug testing or whatever. But come to find out, it's just that, hey, Pitbull Cruz said he thought it was bad luck to have a fight in place, which he's already got a fight. He's about to fight. And negotiate for another fight. So it just fell through. He was like, nah, that ain't what he want to do. He want to focus on the fight that he has in front of him right now. Listen. So now this opened up the door for Ryan Garcia to face Rolly Romero. So now, which, hey, look, okay, coming back off a long layoff, okay, whatever. But man, look, Devin Haney, man, always gets the brunt end of the stick, man. Seems like I does what we've been calling in these YouTube streets now, the heavy lifting. So Devin Haney, man, look. Devin Haney facing Jose Ramirez is, look, okay, it's a good comeback fight, man, but tune up. And then, you know, it's a lot of questions to be answered about Devin Haney. You know, like, we don't know what the beating he took, what it had, like, what exactly it's done to him mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. You know, boxing is not just some guys getting in a square circle and throwing punches. You know, it's a lot of mental. It's probably more mental than physical. And that's why the guys who are able to focus are ones that are able to rise to the top of the sport. Guys who are a little less focused, no matter what the talent is, you know, we see Adrian Broner, man, very talented guy, you know, and I think with a little more focus, he would have really made it to, you know, the top end of the sport. But, you know, it just go to show you that, you know, this thing has a lot to do with mental, even emotional. So anyway, these guys getting in the ring, Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, and a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, Jose Ramirez is he was a trumped up champion or a manufactured champion or whatever, man. Look, well, however you want to feel about Jose Ramirez is a tough customer. Listen, this young man can fight. He has heart. You know, he's not a pushover at all. he did lose to Barboza. You know, he's coming off a loss, but hey, look, he has, hey, for his time and his era, he has a stellar resume. And for those of you that haven't been following boxing for a while, man, you like some of the names he have on his resume might sound crazy, like Barthélemy. You know, recently, yeah, Barthélemy ain't really been looked at as somebody, but man, hey, in their era, he was somebody. He was a decent opponent. You know, you got a Mirror Mom. You know, you got what's some guys he faced? Josh Taylor. He lost to Josh Taylor, but a little bit of his resume. He beat Victor Postal, Jose Pedraza. He got some names on his resume that at the time, look, he beat those guys. And so, like, he's just not a pushover, man. That's my whole point. He has a decent resume for his era and for like just in general. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. I can't agree with a lot of people who might say that, you know, a manufactured champion, yeah, he ducked some guy. Like, for example, Regis Prograis, you know, and Regis Prograis really wanted to fight him. But if he didn't have no desire to fight Regis Prograis, and then he didn't get into the tournament at the time, you know, back when they had a tournament at 140. He entered the tournament. You know, a lot of people thought he should have got into the tournament, whatever. Now, I'm going to tell you this. And I'm going to shout out Champside. And on his platform, he talked about this some. Now, what I wanted, and I'll probably leave a link in the description. But I had a channel back in the day, you know what I'm saying, called On the Corner, in the Corner, On the Corner Boxing, On the Corner, In the Corner Boxing, something like that. You know, and so I'm not just saying like I was following boxing at that time. I'm a little bit older than a lot of the young guys anyway, but I had a channel back then. Not that I'm a guru or nothing like that. I just was a boxing fan. And I don't have friends that really follow boxing. So I can't talk boxing. If I try to talk boxing, one of my friends, they be like, yeah, man, Sugar Ray Leonard was something else, or Muhammad Ali. Like, they don't really know current boxing. Now, they may talk about Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of my friends like, yeah, I know you be following boxing. I know you hear Mike Tyson finna fight that young white boy, talking about Jake Paul. But man, look, none of them know like current boxing. So in order to really talk boxing or mix it up with people, you know, YouTube was the way. So I ended up getting a channel back in the day, On the Corner, In the Corner Boxing. Like I said, I'll leave a little link in the description. That channel is no longer like active for as making videos, but you still can watch the videos that was on there. And, you know, I just, like I say, not a guru, just a fan. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, like to follow the sport. But anyway, Devin Haney has, you know, for the most part, man, through his whole career, he's taken these, you know, the fights that come to him. You know what I'm saying? No matter if they were tougher fights, if they were, you know, or whatever, he took those fights. And yeah, okay, a lot of the guys he's fought were smaller, but for the weight classes he been bigger. And he's a young guy that's growing. That's why he probably not going to be able to make 140 no more. I don't know if he going to be able to fight Tank or some of them guys, man. Like Shakur, he's young enough, and he probably, you know, his frame is big enough to move up, to continue to move up, you know, a weight class or two, at least a couple weight classes to where he probably could face somebody like Devin. But Devin Haney is getting bigger, man. He's not gonna be able to keep making, that 140 on down. Nah, man. 35, 40, no. That ship is sailed. But he's showing that, hey, look, he'll face, who you put in front of him. What's the best opportunity for him? He's willing to face those guys. He's not trying to take soft touches. So this to me proves the same thing because, hey, look, Ryan Garcia. Now, Pitbull Cruz was a good opponent for Ryan Garcia. I ain't gonna lie, that would have been a good matchup, especially for a comeback fight. But now fighting Rolly Romero, and no disrespect to Rolly Romero, I think this is gonna be a great build up to the fight. You know what I'm saying? But Rolly Romero is Rolly Romero. Much respect to Rolly Romero, but to me, Devin Haney has the tougher assignment. And I think that now, just for the record, I favor Haney to win this fight. But like I said, some questions that we don't have answered. So, it's a little bit of skepticism, man. I do wish him well, and I think he's gonna win the fight. But hey, it's some questions that need to be answered. Like Mike Tyson, his famous saying, everybody got a plan until they get punched. But he get punched in the face, man, that's a different level. So, and I'm sure, Devin been sparring, he been training or whatever. But as far as being under them big lights, when he get punched, and how is he gonna feel? How is he gonna react to it? It is what it is, but I'm just, not saying like, oh, I'm worried about Devin Haney. Nah, he a fighter, man, and he willing to get in the ring. We just don't know how he's gonna respond to this assignment. But yeah, indeed, he does have a tough assignment, and like I said, I understand. Yeah, this guy Jose Ramirez, under Bob Arum, he kind of was protected. And he got some opportunities, you know what I'm saying? But the opportunities he got, he capitalized on them. When he was able to face, I think he won a vacant title against Amir Imam. I think that title was vacant. But when he got the opportunities, he had to fight to seize those opportunities. So that's why I say he a tough customer, man. He not just know anybody. If you just started watching boxing in the last few years, you may think that Jose Ramirez is a nobody. I'm just letting you know he is not. He a real boxer. He's a tough guy. He's a former unified champion. And, he's not somebody that you just take lightly. And like I said, I wish Devin Haney well because I really want to see this rematch. You know what I'm saying? Between him and Ryan Garcia. So I don't want nothing to mess that up. But I do really feel like Devin Haney has the heavy lifting. He got the brunt end of the stick on this one. And, my thing is this, not that, he want to come into that Ryan Garcia fight as fresh as possible. So, yes, he does need to take another opponent. But at the same time, I just hope he don't take punishment to the point where, when he get in there with Ryan, he got little leftovers of remnants of himself, And then Ryan Garcia fighting somebody like Rolly, that honestly, talent-wise, Ryan Garcia has the edge completely. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan Garcia is not the guy that took the beating last. He was the one that was handing out the beating. And so, it's very interesting how this thing is shaping up. I wish Devin all the best. He has a tough assignment. I think he's going to be up to the task. Like I said, some questions need to be answered. Hey, but Devin, go out there and answer those questions, man. Come back, get your career back on track, and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm a fan of the sport more so than just saying, oh yeah, I'm this fan or that fan. I like these young African American guys that's mixing it up. They making good money. They doing their thing. I like what um, Devin Haney career has shaped up to be. Especially prior to the Ryan Garcia fight. And did I know he had some limitations? Yes, of course. Like, for people saying like Devin Haney fans are delusional, he's not that good a fighter. Hey, look, Devin Haney has limitations, of course. But that's why it was so exciting to see that he was willing to face, the competition he was willing to face and, put it on the line. And then at the same time, excel to where he has. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, of course. Out of that bunch that we've been wanting to see mix it up, like with Tank Davis and all. Yeah, of course, Tank Davis is probably, one of the more talented guys in that bunch. Him, Shakur Stevenson, but Devin Haney, man, um, fundamentally, yeah, he got some work to do. But he a young guy that got some heart. He proved that in the Ryan Garcia fight. And he's a bigger guy. And like a lot of people don't like the fact that he don't have like that like knockout power. But hey, he got something going. You're not just go run up on him. He has to have some type of pop. People ain't just running in there and getting him. Now Ryan Garcia, we saw what happened with him, the left hook. Devin Haney he just could not defend against it. And what it was, man, like making certain adjustments. And this is the thing that a lot of people didn't think that Ryan Garcia was as cerebral as he was. He can fight, man. He just wasn't taking his craft as seriously, as far as being a boxer. But as an amateur, man, he's a decorated amateur, and the young guy can fight, and so he has a boxing IQ. Not on the level of a Tank Davis. Of course, we've seen Tank Davis take advantage of, make the proper adjustments and outthink him and outbox. Well, not the mat, but out thought. When it came to the thinking match, Tank showed you that he is like cerebral in that ring. He just got the power to go with it. But yeah, Ryan Garcia showed you in the fight with Devin Haney that he does make adjustments, because it was some things going on with him and Devin Haney. He made an adjustment. Devin Haney made an adjustment. It's just Devin Haney stopped making the necessary adjustments. And Ryan figured out that, hey, man, in certain sequences, he's go drop that right hand. And he just kept boom, boom, boom. Besides that, Devin Haney, besides the rounds where the knockdowns happened, Devin Haney was doing pretty decent in the fight, winning rounds. But, it just certain times, man, Ryan Garcia figured out that, hey, I do this, he's going to do that. I do that, he going to drop that right hand and I can boom. So Ryan Garcia, man, he's a thinking man also in there. I think that if he really was a little bit more focused as well, he's another one. If he was a little more focused on his craft and boxing as a professional, I think that he probably could go a little further. But hey, his stardom in social media has helped him as well in his career. So, but it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, hate, comment, subscribe to the channel. This Daddy P with Slap Happy Gorilla Podcast. Y'all holla at your boy, man. This Daddy P. I'm out of there.